Ambessa has a Q that works kind of like Darius's Q, where it's like you want to get inside the handle, which if you stay right on top of Ambessa as much as possible through her dashes, you'll deny a lot of her damage. So here, I'm gonna try to bait out her Q, because her Q is like 250 range in front of her. So like that.
All will join me.
And that can take a big trade level 1, because it's a big cooldown for her. Why am oh, we getting level 2 ganks or something? Oh, what the hell? That's a good call. Hey, Sick Nick, thanks for the 2 gifted subs. Alright, so I guess Nocturne cheesed Vi. Unfortunate. I was gonna just play for level 2 against Ambessa and beat her up, but yeah. So, her Q1, which it looks like she's doing like a Volibear W. Like that. That will do a cone. That's the handle you want to get inside of, and then her Q2 will do 100% damage to the first target hit, but 50% damage to any targets hit after that. So if you're able to get behind a minion or just straight juke it, it is a pretty thin skill shot. You can beat Ambessa that way. So a lot of the times you're probably going to be beating Ambessa before her first back. This time, I mean, I got a random Nocturne level 2 gank on my lane. So, unfortunate, but I think we do beat her going later into the game too. Probably until she's about 3 items, and then I honestly don't have enough experience at that point. I've played this matchup a couple times on the PB, and you know, usually games ended one way or another. Cancel Nato, but so like that trade's super strong, but now she's got nothing left. And her cooldowns like early on are super long. So she can't even hold that wave. So I just got all that free damage on her. Right before I back, which is really good. Alright, so here we're gonna go and do this. So I'm gonna build Yuntel first for this patch. We do the Scout Slingshot. We're gonna do Longsword. The faster that we can rush into his item, the better.
I am your worst nightmare.
I'm getting so hard.
Let's see. So I'm gonna ward for potentially another Nocturne gank. I want to build Fury and get level 5. She's level 5 right now. I need to try to go level 5 at the same time. So again, if she, like, you see how I'm looking to space that Q? Okay, well now she's down Q. I just kill her. I played a good amount of Ambessa today, so I kind of know her cooldowns. I probably know her cooldowns better than she knows her cooldown, to be honest. So like, once she used both her Qs just on minions, I was like, okay, I can just punish that. Even though I'm level 4 in the middle of a big minion wave, like the all-in of Trend, I think is so good against Ambessa. As long as you pick your moments well. Now, I think a good Ambessa will use her dashes a little bit more defensively and be kiting back. And be looking for just a little short trade poke while looking to scale up. But, I mean, the guy had a big wave. He was level 5. He thought, hey, I can probably fight this Trend. He just didn't know. Let me get my level 6 real quick. Don't mind if I do. And then I'm going to still push this back in. The reason I didn't just hard crash the wave and I held the freeze is because my big buy with Yuntel is BF Sword. And I really want to set up a slow push into a crash so I can buy BF Sword. So I want to stack up as much gold as possible. I'm only at 1100.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage.
You're super tilted versus a Kale.
Enemy
I mean,
double kill.
Kale's a pretty easy matchup for Trynd. We can take a look at that matchup next time we do our coaching, Walker. So that was Ambessa's ult right there. But I looked to sidestep it. Even if she hits that though, I just kill her. I'm not gonna use my spin. Use my spin away there. I want to get this wave crush in. Maybe Nocturne doesn't think I have ults, or maybe Ambessa is pinging him off. Either way, we take these. So we'll have my BF sword. This is gonna be a good spot.
An enemy has been slain.
Still quite a bit of ways from Yuntel. But again, the BF sword is the hardest thing about Yuntel. But that BF sword spike is so freaking good. Alright, so let's grab this. Alright, we're close to the Scout Slingshot. We're 850 from Yuntel. We got boots here as well to run down the Ambessa, but yeah, this is just how the matchup goes.
Into battle.
Once she gets Eclipse, that's her like kind of big spike against Trynd. And if the matchup were more even by the time that she got to Eclipse, she could actually start really punishing me with short trades. But here's the thing. I think from a skill perspective, it is way easier to play Tryndamere versus Ambessa than Ambessa versus Trynd. Because all I have to do is just go in and right click. Like, I could be, you know, doing these little things by dodging or whatever to reduce her damage. But honestly, it's not even super necessary. You know, for early parts of the game. It's just like, you know, it's just me min-maxing. Like, what I can do, right? But a lot of these trades and stuff weren't even close.
An enemy has been slain.
So those kind of short trades, that's like where she can go kind of crazy. A full Ambessa trade, if you get hit by everything, all the sweet spots of her Qs, will just kind of own you. So there, the Ambessa could have queued at me while dashing away, but she queued away. Like, it's just like, it's the first day of Ambessa in the patch, right? You know, that is unfortunate that she lives with 1 HP. I thought my auto spin would kill her. My auto spin just barely broke her shield. Let's see if I can grab a plant. Ambessa's wave clear is okay, but it's not the greatest.
Double kill.
And she does have to use a lot of abilities to kind of clear. So there, I just waited out her shield before spinning in. And I think I'm just going to take it to the first one turn. And the Vel'Koz has 7 kills. What? No, man. Fizz couldn't get in range. Alright, I have Yuntel. I'm just going to grab one plate, actually. I think she has TP. I'm being a little extra careful. Okay, Nocturne actually went back into his bot side. Even though his bot side was already cleared. Alright, so we have Yuntel, we have Zerx. So if you haven't paid attention to new Yuntel, here's what it does. It actually got buffed since PB, which I think is crazy. Hey Walker, thank you for the reset for 17 months. Thank you, thank you. Here's what it does. You know, you can, you know, read it from here. But just know that, like, I have to stack up this crit chance by auto-attacking. Walker, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I gotta stack up the crit from Yuntel. So, just because I built Yuntel doesn't mean I'm, like, at this crazy spike. I kind of have to wait until I get the crit chance to really beat Spike. Now, I am really far up in Ambessa, naturally. I'm gonna make sure this wave freezes before I go here.
An enemy is legendary.
Got the flurry proc. The more auto, the more flurry, less the flurry cooldown's gonna be. Nice. So, because I focus on freezing the wave before rotating over, it's a super important concept. Like, if I just left instantly, and I don't have this wave freeze, then I'm able to punish the Ambessa way less. So I'm gonna try to deny her as much as possible.
I am your worst nightmare.
Damn, the Jinx is like super useless, but the Velka support is a god. Okay, so his Q's on cooldown. If he walks up, we can punish that. So that right there, that Q timer, or the W timer, super important to know. So, how many of you guys pay attention to when I use my W there? It's when she started her Q on me, I automatically know that she's going to be dashing back, and you can hit the slow right there. Well, we got Ambessa's flash at least too. Jane. Good ulti by Nocturne, but we get the dragon for it, so it's not terrible. Oh my god, dude, I might want to press that Q button a little bit earlier. But yeah, the fact that Nocturne's top there, playing for the 0-4 Ambessa instead of playing for bot lane and getting the dragon, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it. I just thought I was getting another freebie dive on the Ambessa. I mean, I did have a big shutdown though. The Vibe rushed Hexplate, that's the new one. Yeah, where's like Eclipse and shit? But I mean, I guess it makes sense. I mean, she's pretty fed and she's, you know, ganking a ton, so trying to keep up with Nocturne's pressure, I guess. She does have Hail Blades too, so probably Ultimate Hunter with that. So she's gonna have like super low cooldowns. I think Nocturne regains. Oh, he does. Man, they are just committed to helping this Ambessa, man. I mean, I got level 2 ganked by Nocturne, if you guys remember. That's a tragic Alistar kill. It looked like it was in range to hit Vel'Koz. I guess Vel'Koz too skinny. Let's see. I am at 14%. By the way, you can stack Yuntal and reduce the cooldown of the Yuntal flurry cooldown on turrets as well. On wards, on turrets, on anything.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, so imagine these trades if I wasn't just, you know, super far ahead of Ambessa.
Your team
I'm
has
just getting those, like, Eclipse procs and stuff. Rebuild my flurry on my Yuntal by hitting the Gromp. Yeah, spam my Q too. I'm just building up this crit.
an ally has been slain.
A shield for W plus Eclipse. Crazy. So we will be building Stridebreaker with Yuntal just so we can stick onto Ambessa. It's also going to give us HP for the Zed if we have to match him side lane. I'm pretty much going to be playing against Ambessa the whole time though. I don't see how a Fizz can match that character. My body's a little bit slow, but you know that's so good. My Fizz got the shutdown on Vel'Koz. 581 bonus gold. Is this live? Yuntal damage seems kind of low. I mean, I'm playing against a character that has like double Riven shields. I mean, look at the damage and the attack speed. It's 55% attack speed, 50 AD. Like, it's the highest, you know, possible damage you can get, like, from an item.
This will be a slaughter.
Ambessa's matching me. Nice, I dodged our Q. Okay, I got the Vel'Koz. I had a crazy juke on the Vel'Koz-y.
You have been slain.
The guy was not expecting me to do that on him. So, especially if the Vel'Koz isn't, like, doing his E while you're midair, like, doing that juke on Vel'Koz the second you land, and you spin, like, just in front of him, so the edge of your spin barely hits him, and then you do that juke back or juke sideways, anticipating his E, is a great way to, like, fight a Vel'Koz specifically. But you can also do the same kind of tactic versus, like, I don't know, like a Mordekaiser. Like the second you land, you sidestep instantly, even before you auto.
Godlike.
This'll be
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That team's doing pretty damn well.
An enemy has been slain.
So let me see if I can get this turret. Ambessa's up in 12. We got Dragon up, so they're probably going for Dragon, right? I'm gonna just anticipate that they're going for Dragon. Just do this. If they don't go for Dragon, they're trolling. They're trolling.
Your team has
Not only did they not go for Dragon, they didn't go for the kill on me either. So here, I'm gonna build Infinity Edge. And, you know, cap out of that 100% crit.
as you wish.
And, you know, so Ambessa with, you know, these two items can hold us under turret. And it's hard to straight up 100-0 diver. Unless we're just, you know, freaking massively ahead. Or we get a big trade on her before she goes under turret. But, you know, fighting her outside of turret, super easy. So we'll pretty much always have prio against her. Seeing Nocturne. Oh. Get the red smite to slow down Alistar on the way in. I mean, this flurry passive on Yentl is so freaking fun.
This'll be a slaughter.
Hey, Nocturne still has ults. I mean, we can just play Baron. We have Kaisa and Alistar to tank. Somehow I can see Vel'Koz in the Fog of War. Weird. Usually abilities or whatever that reveal in the Fog of War won't reveal with Nocturnal, but I guess they forgot about Vel'Koz for that one. Seems typical of Riot to just have random bugs like that.
legendary.
I almost have Infinity Edge. So I'm 350 away. I have not really seen Zed this game. He's not rummed on me personally once. Maybe he helped get the Vel'Koz head. Biz with Zanya is a good counter to Zed though. Because Biz's E and Fizz's Zanya both will just complete counter Zed's ult. So to completely stack your Yuntel, you need 125 auto attacks. Which you'll get in like probably within 5 minutes.
Shut down.
Which, you know, again, it can stack on turrets and all that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nocturne does 0 damage. All he has is Hexblade.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Dang, Ambessa still
Double
alive?
kill.
You could just ult.
Your team
Not sure
has
what was
destroyed
changing.
a turret.
He was just waiting for an item.
Your team has destroyed
So Ambessa went Eclipse and Black Cleaver. I wouldn't go Black Cleaver on Ambessa. I would go, especially into Trynd, I'd go Shogun.
As you wish.
Alright, so from here, I'll probably build into Pen myself. I'll probably go like Cyril does, since we're already at crit cap with 2 items. So Yuntel, Stridebreaker, Infinity Edge, Cyrilda. And then honestly, the last item, situational. In this game, their full team is AD. I mean, I guess minus the Vel'Koz. I guess he is pretty fed, but... So, I mean, if I had to split against Zed, I could go like this dance or something. Or I can just build an attack speed item.
This'll be a slaughter.
You know, play the Rune King might be fine. Could also go, you know, maybe Phantom Dancer, overcap and crit a little bit, but the move speed, I'm gonna say worth. Taking out the Banshee from Vel'Koz. Even without hitting with the Debbie slow, you can still take away the Banshee Bell, Edge of Night, spell shields. Kings is not having a good time. I don't have Fury at the moment.
An enemy has been slain.
By the time my Stridebreaker spin for right as the Zed landed. And there you go. My opinion, Tryndamere counters Ambessa, especially like early to mid. Ambessa, mid to late can probably fight in duel. Probably skill matchup at that point, in my opinion. But there you go. How to counter Ambessa with Trynd.